Hello Kitsap County. Today we are going to talk about what is a transaction crash. Are we in the middle of one right now? And how does this affect you if you're right here in the Kitsap County area? Now let's just start with our hot stat of the day, I guess, or of the week. And that is how many new homes hit. 66 new homes. Now, if you've been following along for a while, you'll think, well, that's not really a big deal because that's kind of what it's been now for weeks. Well, that is great in the winter months. We're talking about the early, that's pretty normal. But we are now transitioning into the spring. And at this time of the year, we usually see this number much, much higher, maybe even in the triple digits. In fact, just a year ago, this was between 100 and 120 new homes every single week, everywhere throughout Kitsap County. So the fact that we only have 66 new homes and we're right now going into the second week of April, that is very, very interesting. List price reduction we also like to touch on. This past week we had 31 homes lower their price compared to what they were when they were previously listed. So at some point the sellers decided I overpriced my home, I need to lower it a little bit. That's floating between 10 to 15% of the market in Kitsap County is lowering their prices every single week. So as buyers, pay attention to those houses that are lowering because you probably have some very motivated sellers right now. They need to sell. Okay, so it's a nice little tip to follow. Okay, activity levels this past week also very, very consistent. We had 110 homes go pending, meaning 110 homes came off the market. They got an offer accepted, and we had officially 75 sold. So they are officially off the market, done, complete. So as we're seeing here, we had more solds compared to new, a lot more pendings compared to new. So what effect is that going to have on our inventory numbers? Well, inventory numbers, well, they're going to go down a little bit, but not too much. 350 homes on the market all throughout Kitsap County, still very low, especially this time of year. It's actually a 30% reduction at this time of year compared to last year for the amount of homes. We had just a little over 500 the same week last year in Kitsap County. Days on market, this one has really changed over the last month or so. 12, that's the average days on market. So on average, home in Kitsap County is on the market for 12 days before it gets an offer accepted. We actually broke these numbers down even further. Homes that are on that are priced at 500,000 or above, it's more like 40 days compared to those homes priced below 500,000. It's more like 4 or 5 days. We have two different markets right now, very, very different. The velocity at which they move. So if you're in the 500 and below market, you better get going quick. Make sure you have all your financials in order and know what you want, and just jump on it because it's not going to last very long. Okay. Median sold price, this is starting to creep up a little higher every week. 512,000. Really, it doesn't, it'll fluctuate a little bit here and there, but that's kind of where it's been floating at for multiple months now. As we go into the summer months where people start to buy more, if these new numbers still stay low, but we still have a lot of buyer activity, I expect that number to go up even higher, especially if rates start to ease a little bit. We've been hearing that in the news. Some rates are easing with inflation reports and whatnot that are coming out. So if those numbers dip down a half or even 1%, we're going to get a lot more activity, a lot more fish out there. And finally, how much are homes selling for compared to where they were listed? And very, very consistent now for multiple weeks. Right around the price that they're listed at is what they're selling at. So are we in a seller's market or are we in a buyer's market? Well, we're kind of right there, just flatline. Whatever you list it for, it's likely going to sell. Except if you're in that 500 below, expect it to sell higher than that. But if you are in the 500 and above homes, expect it to maybe come down, sell maybe 5%. You can get a little bit more of a discount just because the competition is so different. Let's just go down to our sold breakdowns real fast. How many sold, percentage sold above? 26.67 at. They sold at 42.67, and then how many percentage of homes that sold below? 30.67%. Right. is a little bit of volatility here. It'll kind of fluctuate, but really this has been pretty consistent as well. A lot, and it kind of matches up. So sold at, so they sold right at the list price. Well, at list price is 100%. More homes sold at list price, which kind of makes sense with the 100% there. So all the stats kind of tell the story of what's going on here. But really, we want to focus on, we really would like to see this new go up, because that'll keep that machine fed, just keep it going, and just get more homes on the market, be better all around. So we're going to see as we keep going on here, but that is the stats for this week. Take care. Thanks.